All right, here we go. So we've got a scrim between the Rebel Overwatch team and Clearwater Overwatch. So this is exciting because we will see them Friday at the regional tournament, which is sort of new for us. First ever regional tournament, MOSEF sanctioned. And so we took last week off for Thanksgiving, give us a little bit of a break after the regular season, but we need to practice and be ready to play for this tournament. So we got with Clearwater and said, "Hey, let's play. They are in our region, so this will be good for both teams." I think we have to. We'll run this until 4:30, unless they can stay a little later, but probably not. It looks like they're getting things ready, just about ready to go. Technical issues over on their side. All right, 4. Okay, just make sure I get the extension cord back. All right. So we are here. So I think we've played Clearwater before. It's been a little while. You'll have to check our YouTube channel. It's in there somewhere. But I want to say I probably played filling one of the roles on that day. And if that was the case, it probably didn't go well. But that's okay. It's about them getting the practice.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
All right, so we've got Richland. Where are we playing? Where is this? Hanamura. It's another thing. The map pool is a bit different than what we're used to. Some different maps than I think we've seen during the regular season. So this would be good to practice the different map rotation that we'll face on Friday. So Richland's got the full squad today, which is good. Means the whole 6 team will be ready to will practice and be ready to go as best as they can for Friday's matchup. So this objective seems to be, or this map is capture the 2 objectives. Okay, now I do somewhat remember us playing this one before. They like to kind of pinch point there. Richland trying to get through, but you got to watch out up top too. They can also kind of catch you from above. So far, seem to slowly push their way through. Watch out behind you. What is that? Torbjorn? I don't know all their names. So Richland pushes through that pinch point finally, and they're able to contest objective. Clearly is taking them out left and right. They knock down the Reinhardt shield and eliminate Reinhardt. It looks like Richland's going to capture this one. Good job, Richland, taking objective A. Looking pretty solid as a team there as they move on to B. Richland finished the season 4-4, and I forgot to check out Clearwater's season, how they ended up. I think they played in the varsity league, however, so a little bit of a different different set of skills at that level. Our players don't know this yet, but I'm going to make them play at that level next year. I think they earned it. Clearwater doing all they can to hold that point, or the little pinch point there in that hallway. Just about the whole team seems to be in the hall. Rainbow on KBM goes up there with his Reinhardt hammer and takes out several. Oh, looks like they took him out. Clearwater doing a decent job of finding some tactical vantage points. Their Bastion kind of up there hidden away in the corner. Shello contests objective B. She's jumping around. Almost the entire team now is on objective. She's trying to harass from behind the flank, and so far doing a pretty decent job of it. Wow, almost. There we go. That was pretty impressive life there from Shello. Richland looks like they're trying to figure out their next approach. They are close to objective. It looks like they pretty well had cleared Clearwater off of the objective, but there's not enough Richland players left alive to make a push. They've decided to take that top approach again. Gonna have to get rid of the Bastion first. Looks like they do. Rainbow on KBM, taking out the Bastion, using that pin move there. Advances Richland right up the steps. Ouch, ouch. Taken out by whatever that character's name is. I need to learn it. Well, they got to the door, and I believe Shello is the only one that was able to push through. Where's she at? Shello once again harassing on objective. Unfortunately, all by her lonesome. Gonna need some help from the team if we hope to do anything while she just sits there and harasses. Kind of impressive she can stay alive for so long. I think she used her ult and had that health bonus. Here we go. There's reinforcements finally show up. Unfortunately, she can't stay alive long enough. Oh, wow. Clearwater doing a pretty good job of defending against Richland. They made an attempt on that objective, and Clearwater took them out. Once again, I think Shello, we got 9 Dino unprotected out in the corner. That's a bit risky. Ouch, ouch. Richland a bit disconnected now when it comes to taking over objective B. They will regroup. Make another push. They're down to about 1:15. So, going to take a bit more of a coordinated effort if they're going to try to hope to get through this Clearwater defense. 9 Dino uses his ult, getting a few elims there. At least 3 with the ult. Is that going to be enough to allow Richland to push? Nice. 9 Dino taking a bit more of a defensive approach. And that does seem to be helping clear out the Clearwater. Watch out for some of those moves that Clearwater throws out there. That's pretty impressive. You got a Bastion behind that wall that does the bonus damage and just rips apart Richland's efforts to get on the point. That was impressive. Good job, Clearwater. Forget what character does that. They put up that wall and it will damage boost anyone that shoots through it. So put a Bastion right behind there, and now they've got double damage. I think it's double damage. Down to the last few seconds, it'll go to overtime. Richland crashes objective. They're going to have to It is do or die. They're going to have to get all of them off if they hope to stay alive in this round. So far, looking pretty good. 9 Dino gets taken out, but there are still plenty more Richland players on point. But here comes Clearwater. Now there's only 2 Richland players on point. The Reinhardts collide, I believe. Couple streaks clearly keeping things going for Richland, allowing some of the players that were eliminated the first wave to return. They're all over objective. They take it. Wow, in overtime, the room erupts in cheers. That was impressive. It was down to the last 10 seconds there, and they flooded objective. Good job, Clearly, and Rainbow, Dino using alts and stuff. Way to work together, push that last little bit on the overtime. All right, so now Clearwater will have a chance to do the same, take both objectives. Good to see some excitement over there. Hopefully that will carry over to the tournament on Friday. No Name switching over to Hanzo, I believe. An interesting choice. Allows for some long-range precision attacks. Climbs up top, and that might be a pretty decent vantage point. So Hanzo sets up top, and the rest of the Richland defense stuck behind 2 shields in that familiar pinch point from the last round. Are they coming? No Name will get first dibs. Clearwater already breaching or attempting to breach through the shields. No Name trying to get some angled shots there. Shields drop, but Rainbow able to keep some up. Clearwater makes a bit of an advancement up top. Ooh, watch out there. We got a Reinhardt way out ahead in front of everybody. That can be dangerous. Able to kind of hop, skip back to the team, keep them protected. Oh, getting flanked from behind. Watch out. Good communication there by the team. I can hear them over my shoulder. Watch out. Had a straggler trying to sneak by. Richland saw that, took out the threat. So a Reinhardt shield at this pinch point seems to be working out for Richland. Another Clearwater opponent tries to rush from behind. That sort of pushes Richland back ever so slightly. Let's see if they can regain control of that pinch point. Not ready to fall back too far just yet. The 2-minute mark now. Clearwater has 2 minutes to take objective A. There was a red that came through there. I wonder if they took care of them. Kind of hard to see in this spectator mode. Ouch, ouch. Good job, Clearwater, busting through the defense there. Here they come, storming through that pinch point, and they will rush to A. They'll be greeted with Shello, who does a really good job of taking care of the threat on point. It looks like they're having a hard time even pinpointing on her. Ooh. Close to death, and finally able to eliminate Shello. Here comes the rest of Richland. They're going to have to push pretty quick. Several are respawning, and looks like Clearwater's all over objective A and will likely take it. They do. Now they have 3 minutes and 50 seconds to take B. Looks like Richland chooses to fall back and defend B. Crowding over objective. Let's not get too bunched up there. Kind of watching the strategy through the doorway there. Thinking they're going to come from up top. They might have been right. Taking out No Name's Reaper is Ghost Dog. There's a Reaper ult at a opportune time. Fortunately, not very effective for Clearwater. Good job, Aizawa. It's been an entire season. I still don't know how to pronounce that name. I even looked it up one day. So, they do a good job of burning through the first minute of defense. Which way will they go next? Throwing out that damage ball. I think that like absorbs some damage from some of the players. Come another. Clearwater is crashing through the gates here. They use a, I believe that was a Sigma ult to lift them up. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage, but definitely pushing Richland back. With their coordinated attack there, they're coming in hot. And able to get two or three of their players onto objective. And Richland will remove them, but that was a good push. Down to a minute 30 now. Let's see if Richland can continue to defend objective B. I imagine Clearwater will learn from that and push with another very strong offensive tactic. Richland needs to kind of figure out how to anticipate that. Team doing a good job of talking now, trying to figure out what to expect. 1 minute remaining. They contest. Good job, 9 Dino taking out Ghost Dog. Kind of stuck in the corner there. Needs to find a shield. Unable to help out the team. And we lose the Bastion. It's not a good time to lose Bastion. Here comes Clearwater. 30 seconds left, and they have a few on point while they contest. Clearly on a streak. Hey, look at that. It is all Richland on point now. 20 seconds left. Will Clearwater have enough time to make a last-minute crash and keep the overtime going? I think Doomfist was at an ult from Doomfist. Took out 9 Dino. Again, a good strategy there to try to take out that Bastion. So this will also go to overtime. Richland's going to have to clear Clearwater players off of objective and keep them off. And they do it. A team kill there at the end prevents them from capturing B. So impressive defense by Richland. I like that that Bastion skin is pretty cool. Play of the game, Icebreaker. Looks like right here at the end, last 30 seconds. Oh, that's right. That was from the first round. Wow, that's how you do it. Put that wall up in front of the Bastion, just let them tear through the team. So Richland takes the first round. in this scrim. Good job, Richland. What is next? I'm not sure what's on the docket. They will figure that out in the lobby. Gotta love the thumbnails that pop up on the stream. So GG's had all around, and they will pick the next map. Is it Blizzard World? I think the map choice is up to the teams at this point. The season's over, and this is sort of just extra practice for the tournament on Friday. Well, sometimes they hop right into the next round really quick, and sometimes it takes a little bit. Looks like they're picking the map and the map type. Kings Row, a hybrid. Are we about to start? Or are we taking a break? I actually think I'm going to be right back. We will be right back with the next round.
Now entering King's Row.
All right, here we go. Kings Row, I believe, was what was selected. Yep. And it is going to be a hybrid.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
So hybrid is typically capture the first objective and then escort a payload. Richland's got a pretty good payload push. Ah, yes, this map. So this map defined by a very difficult pinch point here right by the little bus. Tough to get past the wall. There are options to flank, but that all needs to be coordinated as a team. Rainbow trying to push from around the corner, doing a decent job allowing the team to kind of set up at a little bit of a different angle. Ooh, watch out. They all focus fire on the Reinhardt, and just barely able to get back is Rainbow on KBM. Nine Dino takes out their Reinhardt. That's a good time to push, but Clearwater focuses fire on our Reinhardt and makes it difficult to push through that choke point. Oh, goes out there swinging Icebreaker as a Junkrat using an alt. We have been plagued by that all season, so hopefully Richland will kind of spread out a little bit, or at least watch for it. Call it out if you hear it. That's what we've been working on. So Shello boosts and gets on objective, which brings the whole Clearwater defense back. Is that going to be enough for Richland to kind of push forward? It looks like they Bastion by his lonesome on objective is not going to work. Whoops. All right, so let's try that again. Richland regroups. I have to commend Clearwater for kind of spreading out the defense there. They've got players up top, players down low, multiple vantage points to prevent Richland from making any sort of push. This map does seem to give Richland a little bit of fits, unless we're playing an inexperienced team. And when we play teams that know what they're doing, this one is tough. Clearwater doing a really good job, just like keeping that corner protected. Reinhardt is caught up in something. Wow. Okay, yeah. Not sure what the play was there, but here comes Richland. Maybe that was what it took to pull Clearwater off of that corner. They're on objective now, able to contest, and it looks like they're going to capture. Wow, they had 12 seconds remaining, and they take objective A. That was impressive. Good clutch playing there. So there is the payload, and they will escort it. Pretty confident that Richland's payload game is pretty solid, but let's see how they fare against the Clearwater defense. Ouch. So a common tactic Richland uses is they'll put 9 Dino as the Bastion up top on the payload and try to protect him as much as possible with a shield. They get through that first corner without any real issue. Seems to be working so far. Oh, there was that Junkrat ult. It takes out Shello. Shello typically head of the team, so fortunately doesn't do too much damage from the back, the flank of the ranks of the back. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Watch out for that wall up ahead. That's going to be a damage boost for Clearwater. Basically all attacks coming through that are double damage. You can see that take out 9 Dino that was sitting on payload. Yeah, don't get up there when they got double damage. You don't have a shield. Clearly on a streak. I think I overheard him say he had a pretty good streak going last time. The Hanzo ult, oh man, misses everybody. How does that happen? Gonna have to work on that one. Shello up there clearing out a few of the Clearwater defensive players. Some kind of crazy ult there. I don't even know what that is. Richland reaches the first objective for payload, and they'll try to push this last little bit. They've got 1:45 to do so, so needs to pretty well maintain constant pressure here with the offense. Not a whole lot of extra time. Ooh. Oh, I thought that took out clearly. It didn't. What do I know? teamwork there as they take out, what was that, Ingo Comet? Clearly with a 20 streak. It's impressive. They still got plenty of Richland players around the payload, but they're going to have to, this last little bit to push through the Clearwater defense is going to be tough. Wow. That was good. Good job, Richland. Really impressive payload escort. I've always felt that that's been our strong point. They are able to make all 3 objectives in the round, and it will switch over to Clearwater and allow them to answer. Uh-oh. And we're paused. So, not sure what's going on. Maybe they've got a player that needs to leave. Not entirely sure. Well, they had someone leave. I am actually going to take a minute to pause this. We'll be right back. I may have to talk to the other coach, or they might just have to have a player reconnect. So we'll be right back. Yep, that's all it was. Had a player drop, and they've rejoined. So, Richland took all 3 objectives in the first round, and Clearwater will get a chance to do the same.
Come on, let's bring it together. Pump up the volume.
Reinhardt, don't you think it's time you hung it up? You're not getting any younger.
I will fight to my last breath.
As I mentioned before, it's been difficult for Richland to get through that little pinch point. They eventually did, kind of at the last second, when it was do or die. Defending it is also a bit of a issue. Wow. How's that? Climbing up the statue there is Shello. We got it on stream. We see your skills. All right. So, Richland will set up shop and play defense at the pinch point. So one thing we see Clearwater use over and over again is that that damage boost. I don't know if that is an alt or an extra ability. I want to say it's probably an alt because that is so especially powerful. And that would be a good way to rip through the defensive shields. Well, looky there. So Clearwater busts through the gates right away. Wow, that was an impressive push. They definitely know what they're doing when it comes to pushing Objective A. I think they pretty well wiped out the whole Richland team. Left to, we might have Shello up there, but not going to be enough Richland players to clear them off of that objective. So they have a full 5 minutes and 20 seconds to push this payload through a couple of these curves. That is a lot of time.
Raising the volume. That's not right.
They're met with their first real resistance as Richland has kind of set up here at this first corner. Shello doing her thing, kind of stalking the corridors there. Richland pushes Clearwater off of the payload, and they're going to have a fun time trying to meet their defense. There's a Hanzo ult from behind. I can hear all of our players just screaming out because they did not expect that. Fortunately, it missed them all, or didn't do enough damage to get in a limb. Shello uses an ult, and 9 Dino there kind of ripping through several. So is Rainbow on KBM. That damage boost, or damage or healing, was on the ground there. Definitely helped Richland defend payload. They continue to push the payload back. And Clearwater will now have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, that's still a lot of time. Richland only had about, about 2 minutes to push payload. Ouch. Sniped by Ghost Dog through the gates. 9 Dino, and clearly, though, able to take several of them out through that very narrow corridor. That would have been an opportune time to use a Hanzo ult, but I don't think, I'm not sure that, yeah, No Name is playing Reaper. A little more confident with Reaper. Reaper probably has better defense anyways for a map like this. Clearwater has gotten on to payload now, and they are pushing it along.
You should be at peak performance levels. Enemy seen.
Not sure what the play is here. They're trying to kind of figure out where they're going to go. So 9 Dino decides to set up shop behind the scenes. However, when you have a Bastion with no shields, that is kind of a gamble. Healed by Aizawa, rezzed rather, and then the rest of the Richland team takes care of the offense down below. Good job. Well, once again, they're starting to push the payload back as Clearwater falls under 2 minutes. Still plenty of time. All of that time they saved by capturing A so quickly gives them several chances to try to push payload here. Richland making them use those chances. Run away. Bastion gets hacked. Clearwater all over payload with an ult included. That maybe took out one. Not entirely sure. Ouch. Clearly drops, and it does seem that Clearwater's pushing the payload now. Watch out, Dino. Tough to do anything when you're not protected with shields. So they reach objective 2. That's going to reset the clock a little bit. They'll have a little bit over 2 minutes now for this final push. Again, that's a lot of time. Clearwater still looking pretty good when it comes to pushing the payload. Richland defense is going to have to figure that out. There's that wall, a double damage wall. Need to avoid getting hit through that at all costs. It looks like for the most part, Richland recognized the threat and kind of moved out of the way. They're getting a couple of limbs here now, pushing Clearwater off of payload. Nice. Only one Clearwater attacker remaining. Well, one or two. The whole Richland squad there at payload. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but they're freaking out. Did something good. Ooh, there's a Sigma ult. And, ooh, combine that with a Hanzo ult. Ouch. But 9 Dino uses his ult and gets 2. Oh, gets hacked. That's going to be tough. Yeah, that's hard to come back from. But takes 2 of them out, down to about 45 seconds. Richland pretty well has everybody on payload. Better believe Clearwater is going to make a really good push here at the very end. Watch out for that shield. I don't hear them kind of collectively talking. Let's take down that shield. Oh, we got some threats from behind. Clearly staying alive, though. Getting some health boosts, I think, from Shello. Down to 5 seconds, and I'm not seeing any Clearwater players on payload. Richland cleared them all away and gets the victory on round 2. That was definitely a good matchup. Icebreaker, Junkrat ult. We saw that in the first round. Remember that one? Here's what it looked like from their perspective. Impressive. So, I think we kind of said ahead of time that we're needing to head out at 4:30. So let me double check that's okay with the Clearwater group. That might be our last one. I'm gonna check. Be right back. All right, so that is going to be it for today because our players have to leave at 4:30. So we saw Richland do very well against Clearwater. We got some folks back behind us there in the doorway. Hello. Really good Overwatch team. They played very well against Clearwater. Again, we'll play again Friday at, yeah, there's 9 Dino in case you're wondering. There's Shello. There's Rainbow. We got Aizawa and No Name back there. So, anyways, we will play again on Friday, and we may end up hosting their stream on our channel if I can figure that out. So, thank you for watching, and we will catch you later.